So suddenly Brat confronts them.
Well, I just talked to the transport attendant. He told me 4 people came today from Calto. 2 of them were a lot older than you, and they had a child with them.
Well, the attendant was wrong. That was us.
So, where's the child?
We ate him. Because we are demons, and we eat children, and I haven't had my supper yet.
Good job, Tom. You got rid of him. They go to the nearest polaric energy plant, but it's covered with hippies.
Under normal circumstances, I'd say we should come back tomorrow.
Whoa, hands, hey, watch your hands there, buddy.
Well, what do you expect when every shirt on your planet has a built-in corset, even the men's shirts?
Meanwhile, back on Voyager, B'Elanna and Harry have devised a generator. This generator can make a portal that will bring Janeway and Tom back. Only problem is, it'll burn out in 30 seconds.
And we found it necessary to destroy this one and demonstrate it for you. On a ship with limited resources. In the middle of nowhere.
But Kes invites herself in on the landing party as Voyager's resident psychic friend. The anti-polaric energy hippies have taken Janeway and Tom prisoner, suspecting them to be corporate spies.
See, the corporations are trying to turn you into little Eggmans so that they can make money.
Meanwhile, the landing party has gone back to Ground Zero, and Kes is doing her Jedi mind trick, and they locate 2 combat signals. And the terrorists do the most horrible thing they can think of. They bring Brat back into the story. You monsters! Meanwhile, while the landing party is on the surface and Kes is doing her Jedi thing at the Ground Zero, they find a couple comm badges. Those things really did melt into pretty clear combat shapes, didn't they? They're like Shrinky-Dinks in reverse. So now Tom decides, for some reason, to be nice to Brat and talk to him.
I was lying. I don't eat children.
You don't scare me. My father works for the Media Bureau, and when I tell him all about this, he'll go
What is
right...
he, some kind of journalist?
Yes, and so am I.
Oh joy, apparently the kid's a journalist. I haven't seen this before.
What's your name?
Latika.
Latika.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
So, apparently the terrorists had a vague plan, and because of Janeway and Tom, decided to step it up.
Captain?
So Janeway senses Kes somehow from the future. Go with it, I don't know. And so decides to spill the beans to the terrorists. Temporal Prime Directive be damned. So stick with me on this now. Janeway changes her mind and decides she's going to help the people. She's going to avert the polaric disaster. Why? Why change her mind on the Prime Directive now? Well, not because of conscience, but she's decided because she's figured out that Voyager caused this in the first place. You see, Janeway and Tom went back in time, and their presence caused the terrorists to speed up their timetable. Them speeding up the timetable caused them to make a mistake, which caused the disaster in the first place. But it had to pass through normally the first time through. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I found them. Scanners are picking up a subspace beacon. Adjusting penetration coordinates to match.
That's what she said. I apologize profusely, everyone. That was infantile. Wait. Everything I say is infantile. Screw that. That's what she said!
Bring them with us, the boy too. I have an idea how they can help.
And so the crew decide to go to Ground Zero, figuring this is the most likely place to find Janeway. Except for Tuvok, who figures she won't break the Prime Directive, because Tuvok's brain hasn't exploded from trying to figure out the time travel yet.
Turla has a weapon trained on the boy. If shooting begins, he'll be the first victim.
So the terrorists take Janeway hostage by threatening the boy. Wait, is there a boy in his armpit?
She's a government representative on official business.
I am a hostage.
I am a hostage. I am a hostage. I am a hostage. And so their plans laid bare. The terrorists just gunned their way through. They should have done that in the first place. And they shoot Tom Paris. But Tom decides to stay behind with Brat and sends Janeway on ahead.
We're all friends now, aren't we?
Yeah.
You like movies about gladiators?
I just can't get over those outfits, just like Kim said. Follow my nose to eco-terrorism!
They're the 1, 2, 3 Jello people.
And now Kes senses that this is in fact where Janeway died. So Janeway sneaks around and gets the terrorists at gunpoint. And then the portal begins to open.
Our own rescue attempt. That's what sets it off.
Now that is irony!
And so Janeway heroically grabs her gun and shoots the hole in time-space to fix it. Kim, does shooting a hole fix things?
Let's try. I think the leak is bigger now.
Oh no! A goofy slow-mo reaction! What?
Reset. Reset. Reset.
And so now we fix everything and retread things and go back to the beginning of the episode. Tasha, do you have any comments?
It never happened.
So Kes comes out on the bridge, and lo and behold, everything's fine, and they pass the planet up completely, not bothering. Wait a minute, if Janeway never goes down to the planet, then they couldn't prevent the accident, and the accident will still happen because it happened the first time on the way through, and yet if they're not there to prevent it, how are they going to come back? And so decide for yourself. But as for me, I'm calling time and again POS VOY. Why do you keep doing that to me?
You have a lovely brain.